Hello, this is Murat Akpınar. I am the lecturer for your soon starting strategic management course. Today, with this video, I would like to go through with the requirements that I expect from you during this course. Let me remind you that this will be a fully virtual course, so there will not be any lectures in the classroom. That is why it is important that we have a small orientation for about maybe 10 minutes that I go through my expectations with you. Strategic management is an important topic for companies, especially in today's highly competitive world. Companies which want to achieve competitive advantage need to make good strategies. And the objective of this course is to help you understand how we can formulate good strategies. When we think about strategic management, there is the formulation of good strategies part, and there is then also the implementation part. In this course, we will be focusing on the formulation part only, and we will not be entering the implementation part. This is your workspace in Optima called Strategic Management 2018 Virtual. And here I will be going through basically starting from the Start Here folder. First of all, the schedule. Now, in this course, you are required to make 4 tasks individually. And here in the schedule, we see the due dates of each of these tasks. So your first task is due on November the 4th. Basically, you will have about 2 weeks' time to accomplish one task. And each task corresponds to a certain topic. So we have here 4 topics that will be covered in the course, and for each topic, you will have a task to return. It is also important that we receive your feedback about the course so that we can improve it in future years. So I would also ask you to return your feedback by December the 9th using the link that is shared with you. Now, all of these 4 tasks will make up 25% of your final grade. So in these tasks, what I am after is that I would like to see that you have understood the concepts very well. I would also like to see that you are able to apply the concepts in the context of practice. And I would also like to see that you are able to reflect upon these concepts, theories, critically in the light of the practice. So that means when you are returning a task, in your written assignment, you shouldn't only talk about the practice, you shouldn't only talk about the theories, but you should synthesize very well, applying the concepts, theories, in the context of the practical cases. So that is my expectation, and with one of these topics, I will also show you what I am after. Now, a very important thing to remember is that your tasks are essay types of tasks. That means that all what you write should be written in your own words. However, as you are synthesizing between the reading materials and the practice, you will naturally be borrowing ideas from the reading materials. What is very important is that you should be borrowing the ideas, but at the same time, whenever you borrow an idea, you should be citing it in the text, the author, the year of the publication, And also there should be a corresponding reference at the end of your assignment. So what I am here asking, if we look at one example, is that when you write your assignment, so inside the text, I would like to see proper citation. So this is a citation from an author called Krohn, and the year of the publication is 2018. There is another citation, Plunkett Research, 2018. Cardwell, 2012. So Chevalier, 2012. So in your text, we shouldn't have text without any citations. And finally, at the end of your text, there should be a list of references. So every citation should have its full reference at the end of your essay. And in doing that, as you are our degree students, you will be required to use YAML reporting instructions. So here we have the link to the YAML project reporting instructions. And when you go there, especially what I am emphasizing is that you should pay attention to the use of sources, how we do in-text citations, and how we make list of references. So you are already expected to provide your citations according to YAML's instructions. So that means you write, for example, the author, and then we do not have a comma between the author and the year of the publication. Comma is needed only when you would want to add a page number. So I suggest that you go through the reporting instructions about how to make in-text citations and how to prepare the list of references. I also suggest that if you will be using figures, you can copy-paste in a number of specific cases. So if you want to include a specific definition, that can be copy-pasted. But in that case, you need the citation and the page number. You can copy-paste a certain figure or a table, but in that case, you should also provide in your caption the citation and the page number. In visual aids, which means figures and tables, remember that the caption for the table comes always before the table, above the table, and the caption for the figure comes always after the figure. That's according to YAML's reporting instructions. Now, I suggest that when you write your essays, you use the thesis template. So this is also an exercise. When you will be writing your final thesis, you already now get the practice of using the thesis template. And to find your thesis template, you can go your student Elmo intra pages. When you click on the thesis, on the right side, as you scroll down, you find the thesis reporting template. As you are master students, choose the master template and use it. That will also include already the fonts that are expected according to the YAML reporting instructions. Now, we have 4 topics in this course. The first one is Introduction to Strategy. So if you want to look at what is available in each topic, so this is a good example that is similar to also in other topics. We have reading materials. Now, in the reading materials, some of the reading materials are available already on the left bar. For example, the Strategy Safari, Chapter 1, that's already shared as a PDF file here. But articles from Harvard Business Review, we are not allowed to share them. So you need to fetch them using the link provided here by yourself. Now I will show how to access, for example, what is Strategy, the article by Michael Porter. When you click on the link here, it takes you to our library's electronic databases for the School of Business. As you scroll down, the Harvard Business Review articles are in the EBSCO database called Business Source Elite. When you click on Business Source Elite, next you click on the database interface. It takes you to Business Source Elite's search area. And here, if you write what is strategy, that's going to be in the title. And to make sure that we get directly to the article that we are looking for, I also enter Porter as author. And if we search, here we find the article, what is strategy, and there is the PDF full text available. You click on it and you download it. So this exercise you will be doing all the Harvard Business Review articles one by one. Now we can close these. Please read the reading materials. At the same time, you will have my lecture notes and also short lecture videos. So for Introduction to Strategy, click on the link provided here to watch the lecture video. And also the lecture notes are available on the left bar called Strategy. So you can view my lecture notes. You can also check the lecture videos. Then you have the task. So for the task, I offer 2 options. One, option A, you can do the task for the company that you are working for. Now, strategy formulation is mostly about at business level competition. So if your company is in a competitive environment, then I think it's a good choice that you choose and do the tasks for your company. So that will allow you to reflect the course materials in a very good way in the context of your own company, which you have already a lot of information about. For some of the students who may not be working, I also offer a second option. Those students who choose the option B, They will be doing, there is a short case here also provided on the left bar. It's in this topic, it's about the company Google. So if you choose option B, then you are expected to discuss about the strategy making process at Google, and the case that is provided there is a short case, and it may be also a bit old. And I encourage that you gather also information from other sources, publications about Google, which may be more up to date. And if you choose option B, the case has some questions at the end. Please note that you are not expected to answer those questions. Only discuss about the strategy making process. So the task that I provide here, that's what you should do, not answer the questions at the end of the case. When your essay is ready, there is no page limitation, it's all up to you. You should return it to the task 1 return box. So please upload your, I would suggest either a Word document or a PDF document to task 1 return box by November the 4th. November the 4th, that would be your deadline. By the end of the day, you should upload your task to the return box. The return box will close automatically by the end of the day. So similarly, we have the other topics. Topic 2, that's about external analysis. So when we are formulating a strategy, we do 2 things before we formulate the strategy. First, we analyze the external environment. That's basically the industry that the company is working at. And second, we analyze the internal environment. That is the analysis inside the company. So for both of these, similarly, we have the reading materials, we have the lecture notes, and we have the task. Again, the task is provided as 2 options, either about the company that you are working for, or for the case company, in this case the industry, because it's an industry level analysis, that is provided as a case to you on the left bar. November 18 is the deadline, and you should be returning your task to the task 2 return box. Internal analysis, likewise, reading materials, lecture notes, and the task. Deadline is December the 2nd. Formulating good strategies, reading materials, lecture notes, task. Deadline is December the 16th. And in between, it's a different date so that you don't miss it. December the 9th is the date that you should be providing your course feedback. This is an exercise that will take about 5 minutes, so do not miss it. On December the 9th latest. You can do it earlier. You can return your tasks before the due dates. Remember that the due date is the final date. I wish you all a good learning journey, and I hope that you will enjoy the learning process. When you return your tasks, I will be evaluating them, I will be grading them, and I will be also providing you feedback about the tasks. I will be perhaps the important messages that I would like to share with you. I will be during the week after your return, not only provide your grades, but also perhaps I will be contact you to share my important messages with a video. Again, warmly welcome to this course, and I hope that you will enjoy the learning journey. Thank you very much. And if you happen to have any questions, please feel free to contact me by email. Next week is a holiday week. I wish you all a good holiday week.